Bringing a new kitten into your home is exciting, but it can also be a little bit overwhelming. Here's how to take care of a new kitten. In the first few days, it's important to let your kitten explore and get used to their new surroundings. Place the kitten's carrier in a quiet room where they won't be disturbed. Let them come out when they're ready. If the kitten seems scared or unsure, try putting some of their favorite toys or treats around the carrier to entice them to come out. Once they're out, it's important to give them a tour of their new home. Be sure to show them where their food and water bowls are, as well as their litter box. If you have other pets, it's best to keep them away from the new kitten until they've had a chance to settle in. It's also important to start socializing your kitten right away. Handle them often so they get used to being touched by humans. Talk to them in a soft, gentle voice and give them plenty of love and attention. If you want your kitten to grow up to be a well-adjusted cat, it's important to start socializing them as early as possible. The socialization period for cats is from birth to 7 weeks of age. During this time, they're learning about the world and how to interact with other cats and humans. If you don't socialize your kitten during this critical period, they may have behavioral issues later on. Kittens are naturally curious and playful, so it's important to provide them with plenty of enrichment. This will help them stay happy and healthy. A great way to enrich your kitten's environment is to provide them with vertical spaces like cat trees or shelves. This will allow them to climb and explore, which is natural behaviors for cats. You should also provide a variety of toys to keep your kitten active and engaged. If you have more than one kitten, it's important to make sure that each one gets enough food and that they won't bully each other at mealtimes. You may need to feed them in separate areas or at different times to ensure that all of your kittens are getting the nutrition they need. As for litter training, most kittens will instinctively use the litter box. However, if your kitten has an accident, don't get angry. Just clean it up and move on. Finally, it's important to schedule a checkup with your vet as soon as possible. This is so they can check for any health concerns and get the kitten started on their vaccinations. Bringing a new kitten into your home is a big responsibility, but it's also incredibly rewarding. By following these tips, you can help ensure that your kitten has a happy and healthy life. Thanks for watching.